Hello children, a very good morning. Hope you all are fine. So children, today we are going to discuss about water in our lesson 9. So we have already learnt about air, right, in our lesson 8, and we have also learnt how air is very important element for our life. Similarly, water is another important element to live or another important element for living things. So here thrill in store. So here what we will learn is water everywhere, but only a very few drops to use. Why? Can you tell me? Yes, for every 1 liter of water needed, we waste almost 4 times of water. See, do you know how? How we can save water? So, you should learn how to use water wisely, and you should also know how to save water. Okay? So moving to the lesson, air is the most important resource for life. Resource means what? That is important element or thing which is needed for life. We cannot live without it even for few minutes, right? Yes. The next most important resource of life is water. Yes or no, children? Without water, can we live? No, right? So we need water to survive. Survive means to live. From the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, how often do you use water in your daily routine? Have you observed this? Yes. After getting up, first what? We need water to brush. We need water to bath. We need water for drinking. We need water for cooking, bathing, cleaning, etc. All the things, right? So animals and plants too need water to live. That you already know. Yes or no? Can animals and plants live without water? No, they also can't live without water. So apart from these, the other uses of water are, the main important are what? These all. The next one is what? The other uses of water are, water is heated to produce steam. Okay, in detail you will learn in your higher classes. So you just remember that water is heated to produce steam. Steam means, I hope all of you have seen the water when boiling, right? Whatever the steam it will coming out. But always remember that the steam is more hot than the boiling water. So steam is used in the generation of electricity. So water is used for cooling in oil refiners and in iron and steel factories. So these are the other uses of water. So crops like paddy need lots of water to grow. Now water is a good means of transport also. So water transport also we have. So water other than for drinking, cooking, bathing, cleaning and washing, and for plants and animals, other than that, we also use water for these all things. Now, what are the sources of water? What do you mean by sources? Means from where the water comes. So, when we turn on a tap, water comes gushing out. Gushing means with a force. Yes or no? So, have you ever wondered from where we get water? Have you observed how water comes into the taps? So, let's see how it comes. We get water from the rain. That you know, yes. When it rains, water fills up rivers, lakes, ponds, streams and puddles. So here the pictures are given. You can see river, lake, pond, stream, puddle. So these are the different sources of water. So what are the sources of water? Rain, rivers, streams, puddles and oceans. Next is what? In many places, river water and rain water is stored in artificial lakes called reservoirs. You can see here, right? So, what happens? The river water and rain water is stored in artificial, that means man-made lakes called reservoirs. Water from such reservoirs reach our homes through pipes. After storing the water, that is supplied to our homes through the pipe. Some rainwater also goes below the ground. Yes or no, children? Why? Because our soil is porous. So like sponge, you can say, falls on the ground will what? It will soak the water. So what happened? It will be stored in the underground. So some rainwater also goes below the ground to draw this water up. So if we want to use, we have to take that water out from ground, right? So we can use what? We can use, so we dig wells. So you can see here, this is the well. This is what? Underground water, right? We also use the hand pump. Nowadays the motor is very common, right? So the motor is also what? That is also one way how we can take out the groundwater out. So well, hand pump, motor, these all are used to drive that water up. In some places there are natural springs where underground water comes to the surface. Now why is seawater salty? Do you know? Yes, rivers flow down to the seas and oceans. The flowing water passes over different kinds of soil. It carries the salt from the soil to the sea. That is why the water in the sea is salty. Okay, because of the soil or different kind of materials that are present in the soil, the seas and oceans have salty water. Is it safe to drink all types of water? No, right? Let's see. Groundwater and surface water may not be always clean, since they may contain germs which can make us ill. So, we should boil water before drinking it. Nowadays, we are having many systems or many purifiers which can easily purify the water, right? Boiling water kills the germs. Okay, boiling means, as I said, the boiling water kills the germs. Drinking water should always be kept in closed containers so that it will be clean and insects will not fall in the container. Now, save water. So, this is very important thing. Water is a precious resource of our earth. Yes or no, children? Yes. Although 3/4, that means out of the 4 parts, 3/4, fraction, right? The 3 parts out of the 4 parts of our earth is water. Okay. So, although 3/4 of our earth contains water, we cannot use all of it. Why? Because, let's see, since most of the water on the earth is seawater, that means this is salty. Which is salty, we can't use it for drinking or even for watering plants also. Okay. Why? Because the plants will dry or it will die if we will water salty water to the plants. So actual water available for us is very little. That means whatever for the cooking or drinking purpose, whatever the water is available, that is very little. So we should not waste water or pollute it by throwing waste into it. This is very important. You have to remember. So now here one activity is there. So these are the activities where we use water and mode of using water. So by using this method, we waste water, and by using this method, we save water. That you read, and how much amount we can save. That is here. It is calculated. Okay. So this one, you read this one, you will understand. So do you waste water or save water? After experimenting this one, you decide that whether you waste water or you save water. Okay. Now moving to the next one, forms of water. That means what? Here is Mr. Jumbo. So here you can see this elephant. The name of the elephant is Mr. Jumbo. He is fond of doing experiments. Experiments means what? Different kinds of things where you will get the result. Okay. In his kitchen, he wants to show how water changes its forms. Let us join him. Here Mr. Jumbo is heating water in a vessel. You can see here Jumbo is heating the water. Now it starts boiling. After some time, what happens? The water will start boiling. Have you seen the water boiling? Okay. What comes out of the vessel when water boils? So you can see here the white steam is coming out. This is called as what? This steam is also called as water vapor. Now we shall see another form of water. So one form is the steam. So water becomes steam. Another form is what? Now we shall see another form of water. Fill an ice tray. Have you seen an ice tray? in a fridge? So if you will fill an ice tray with water and keep it in the freezer, freezer means this part where you keep the ice tray and other things, right? Ice cream, etc. After some time you can see that the water has turned into ice. Have you seen the ice cube? Yes. That is the solid state. We say solid state of water. So here the water on freezing changes its form into ice. So water is very useful in our lives because it can occur in three different forms. That is the water, the liquid form, water vapor, the steam or the gas form. Next one is the ice, that is solid form. Okay. So you will learn more about this higher classes. Now 70% of human brain is water, children. Okay. A healthy person can drink about 48 cups of water per day. Now you tell me how many cups you are drinking. Now this is summer time. You should drink more water. So now what we have learned in this lesson? We need fresh water to survive. Water is used for many purposes. Rivers, lakes, ponds, streams and puddles are the sources of water. Rain also you can include here, okay? Sea water is salty. We should not waste water and should not throw waste into it. Water exists in three forms: water, water vapor and ice. So hope you understood about this lesson water. Hope you enjoyed. So try this activity also and read the lesson, complete the question answers and fill in the blanks and etc. in your workbook.